Apologies about the light, but I had to make this right this second. So this is where we are. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this week's video today, well, tomorrow makes 10 weeks out of my first bodybuilding show. Let me just align the camera better. Okay, that's in line. But yeah, 10 weeks out. I woke up, I did my cardio, 40 minutes on the screen for you here, and then 20 minutes I went back and did. Obviously that'll be my post-workout, but I don't train on Saturdays, so catch my breath, I'm so excited. Go, fasted, do it, come back, eat a meal, wait an hour and 90, about 90 minutes, then go again. And then I come back, I've just gone to Tesco and re-upped on my food supply for the next couple of days, making my meal too, hence why I'm down here. And as I sit down, I get a voice message from Brad, my coach. Obviously, I'll be showing you now my shots. On my weight, I am 89.6 kg. That is 2.3 kilos down this week. And then I was 2.4 last week. So it's 4.7, nearly 5 kilos down in 2 weeks. So we've made some amazing progress. My physique has taken incredible shape over the last couple of days. Not to blow my own trumpet, but it is, I say it for what it is, we've made good strides in getting stage ready. The reason why I bring that up is Brad told me tomorrow I am having a high day, my first high day. I've just had the shopping list and the high day diet come through, hence why I'm so buzzing, as well as having a monster to celebrate. What I'll do is I'll take you through that tomorrow as a separate video. I'll put that live as my high day diet, my first high day diet, just as it's a big monumental thing for my first prep, my first high day, so we'll make a video out of it. Big change that I've done is I've gone from my shake oats, so my instant oats, the powdered form, and I've bought some regular oats and I've mixed them together. So I had 85 grams this morning as part of my medium day, 55 oats, 30 of the powder, mixed them together, and that was my oats. So I'll show you that because I have never done that ever in my life, so I definitely haven't shown you, so I'll do that as part of one of the videos during the week. Likely not tomorrow because I'll be having my higher day, so it's not going to be well reflective of what I'm going to be doing going forward, but I'll do it Monday most likely. But I'm excited to take you on the high day. I'll show you my weight in the morning, and I'll show after a medium day today, a base day, and I'll show you my weight on Monday, as I have to do that for Brad anyway to show the pre and post high day. Be 100% transparent, take you through it. On the high day, we have got quads, so it is gonna go down. High amount of carbs pre-workout. I haven't had that in so long. I'm absolutely buzzing to get some weight lifted. So what I'll plan to do is I'll probably film my quad workout in its entirety for you to see. And the rest of today, apart from going back to Tesco and getting some of the other ingredients, I'll bring you on a little secret. I'm having a muffin. I'm so excited about that. So I need to get that and some other things. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day editing some stuff. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day chilling, eating my meals and playing some PlayStation, as I've just upgraded my PS Plus membership, which means you get a little games catalogue. I'm reigniting my passion for games. During the off season, you're just eating so much, you haven't got time. And then at the beginning of the prep, I was so productive. I was just doing work. But now I'm getting a bit mentally foggy, so I do all my work in the AM. Obviously on the weekends, my gym opens a bit later, so I do it in the AM before I go to do my cardio, then come back and finish it. Whereas I'd usually just do it all after cardio during the week. And then by the time I'm back from the gym, I'm just dead. Kick up some games that'll pass the time, help to deal with the hunger. And yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow for the high day and quads. Okay, right, today is Monday. I will take you through a brief overview of yesterday's high day and everything that went involved yesterday. I won't delve too deep into it because obviously I did a full day in the life on the high day, which would already be live on the channel, I'm pretty sure, so go and check that out if you haven't already. There will be a link to it in the description below. But I weighed 90.3 kilos after my base day on Saturday, so Sunday 90.3, which was obviously a 0.7 jump from the 89.6 I was when I started the video. Had my high day, which consisted of a lot of food. The calories and macros being on screen for you here. I haven't done them yet myself, so I can't tell you what they are, but you'll be able to see. My meal one here, 150 grams of cooked weight mince, 2 whole eggs and 100 grams of oats with 20 grams of jam. Absolutely beautiful. First time ever having jam, as you would have known if you've seen the video already, but that is the meal one. I will try to leave pictures of all my meals on the screen for you here as well. I can't remember if I got good enough pictures of them all, but I'll try to if I did. Meal 2 was 250 grams of cooked weight chicken, 300 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice, and 1.5 muffins, which was absolutely delightful. I'll cut to a clip here of me trying the muffin. It was the first time I had a muffin in over 2 years, for sure, maybe even 3. Here we go, the first bite. I haven't had chocolate in so long, I'm so excited. That really is the good stuff. I'm gonna get this down me. get myself kitted out, ready to go and train legs, and I'll take you through my pre and intra workout. Oh, that is so good. Okay, then we went and trained quads. I'll leave a compilation on the screen for you here. It was great. Quads went really well. Leg extensions up 5 kilos, lost 2 reps, but that's great. That's a good spot. Matched on the hack, but it felt better. Lost a rep on the pendulum, but it felt better. I'll explain that in a second. Match reps on the leg press and adductors went well, but I didn't film that. What I mean by felt better, although I lost a rep at match reps, is the added pump from and glycogen stores from the increased carbohydrates in the pre-workout meals 1 and 2 meant that I could feel the muscle work a lot more. The pump felt better. I could actually contract a lot better. That's the best way I can explain it. When there's more fuel, you can kind of feel the muscle work a bit better than when you're flat and deflated and lethargic and empty. That being said, meal 3, I had a shake, post-workout shake. You'll be very familiar with this. 25 grams of whey and 50 grams of cyclodextrin carbohydrate powder. Post-workout meal 4 was 220 grams of mince, 200 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice, 150 grams of cooked weight white potato, and 100 grams of green beans. Meal 5 was the same, but I had 200 grams of chicken instead of the 220 mince. And then the final meal was one that we're very familiar with on the prep journey and the prep diaries. 200 grams of cooked weight chicken and 100 grams of green beans. Yeah, that is a wrap up of yesterday. Today, back to normality. I'm really hoping I don't get a high day hangover. What I mean by this is everything was so good yesterday, everyone was pumped up yesterday. I'll be okay with the food from yesterday carrying over until I train and then just completely dying post-workout, and more so tomorrow when I've actually had over 24 hours since the high day. So fingers crossed, if you're watching this, cross your fingers for me that doesn't happen. But that is everything up to date. I've got shoulder today, so I'll reconvene with you a bit later on to take you through how that went. Okay, so if you've seen my day in the life of my high day, you'd know that we've done this settings before. Obviously, just check my mics on. Good to go. Yeah, so I'm gonna take you through yesterday's shoulder session. Started with the Atlantis shoulder press. I switched to like the narrower grip instead of the wider grip. It felt a lot more comfortable. Felt a lot better on the delts as well. So we did that, then we moved into the prime press. I dropped the load a little bit. We took a load progression in the Atlantis and got an extra rep. Then we took a load regression. I went a bit lower and I got 2 extra reps. It's good to build upon in the coming weeks. I won't show you all the exercises, just those 2 and this other one I did for rear delts. Some idiot has broken the pec deck. It's been broken since Friday, so we had to make do. I did my pec deck on the prime cable, did the cable a cable fly, and then today I did a single arm. Well, yesterday I did a single arm rear delt fly. So that felt great. There's a little bit of aesthetic when I did it on the side to show you my back while I was doing it. Show you a back flex as well, and then I'll show you my pump from the laterals, the front raise, superset with lateral raises. That was insane. The pump was insane. Carry over from yesterday, from the day before was high day. So we really put them carbs to good work and to good use. Today was the hangover day. I really felt it. Obviously yesterday the carbs kind of carried through and then I crashed out towards the end, but today it's been over 24 hours since, so I felt it a lot more, especially because it was arms and hamstrings today, which is typically a longer session because I do 3 of each, 3 biceps, 3 triceps and 3 hams, so it's a 9 exercise session, high volume in all exercises as well. So by the end of that I was feeling it. I was feeling depleted, definitely feeling a lack of carbs. But we're back. I'm just finishing my steps. Obviously done both my cardio sessions, got a couple of thousand steps to do, so I'm doing that before meal 4, and then I'll have my meal 5 chicken and green beans before I go to bed. Tomorrow I'm having a haircut. I'm very excited for that, as well as obviously it's my rest day, so I'll be going and doing a couple of rounds of posing in the gym change room post cardio. So I'll catch back up with you later on Wednesday with my fresh trim to show you how the shots are looking. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, right, so it is Wednesday. I've just left the barbers, trimmed up, feeling good. Just about to go and hit my second round of cardio for the day. First round, it was fine, it went well. I did my posing rounds. I'll show you them when we're back, just because I've got less time right now. I'm gonna go and hit my cardio again. I had meal 1, got myself to the barbers, and now it's time to get this other 20 minutes done. I'll do another 5 minutes afterwards just to get a bit more steps done. Then I'll go back, eat a couple meals, and then finish off my steps. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, what is going on, people? We are back from my second round of the gym. I just finished meal 3, which was the usual. My low day has been the same for a good while. There is a link that in the description below for you to check out. if you want to see what it is. It's a 2200 calorie diet at the moment. I just had mince, rice and green beans, 220 mince, 50 grams raw weight jasmine rice and 100 grams of green beans. You'll already be seeing my post cardio posing round shots on the screen. I just said to my coach Brad this morning, I woke up and I felt a lot tighter. Like I felt like I was lighter and tighter. There was just something about it. And then lo and behold, you'll see the pictures, the skin was a lot tighter, especially in the glutes. The glute lines are starting to come through, which is amazing sign. My waistline is tight, especially when I do the ab and thigh transition in between the crunch down, which I can draw my waist in and it is almost gone when I crunch down, and when I vacuum, obviously waistless. Very happy with the physique shots. Obviously we're flattened out again, especially compared to Sunday. Earlier on the video to show you my post quads pump shots, and obviously I'm a lot flatter, but the detail is coming through. We're getting better on the daily by the day at the moment, which is great. I've done 10,000 steps. I'm gonna do the other 2,000 obviously habitually throughout the day. I'll probably do another 1,000, 1,500, and I'll do another lap around my block just before meal 5, just to get the output going, the metabolism firing before we load that last little bit of carbs. I say little bit, I mean a little bit of 50 grams of cream of rice, and that'll be it for the day. Obviously just been editing today. I'm not training. Can't even really call it a rest day because I do 2 rounds of cardio and 12,000 steps, so it's just a non-training day. Probably play a little bit of PlayStation. I'm not really too sure. I'm feeling a bit lethargic now. I've crashed, so I'll probably just kick back and watch something on Netflix, maybe a new anime, depending how I feel, how my concentration is. If my concentration isn't too good, I'll probably just watch some YouTube until my next meal. But yeah, that is us caught up. Tomorrow is back day. I'm going to try something different with my deadlifts. I've been seeing a lot of people doing a lot of the pros doing controlling the eccentric and slowing down the eccentric, and obviously you know me, I'll rip off the floor and then drop down again. So do you know what, some of them make a good point. It's all well and good having fun, but then at the end of the day we're trying to build muscle, and slowing down that eccentric is only going to benefit my physique even more. So I'll still stick with conventional deadlifts. I won't go to a stiff leg. I do stiff legs on the belt squat on my arm and hams day, but I will do conventional deadlifts. However, I won't use the stretch reflex in my knee to spring the reps up. I will start from a flat point and just go, and then control down, go, still dead stopping, as I don't really believe in the touch and go style for deadlifts, especially if we're doing like a set of 4 to 6, which is my programmed rep range. It's definitely not worth doing because half the time you're in the air. So we'll reconvene post back tomorrow. I'll show you how we got on and show you some of the pump pics. Hopefully the back has come alive and you can see some of that lower back detail, because in those shots that you would have just seen the fascia around my lower back, so you'll see that the lines at the back, like back abs, and especially the inside of my lats. You can start to see where my lats insert now. So we're getting there, we're getting close. It's positive outlook, although I am feeling very empty at the moment. I'm hoping for another high there the weekend just to give me some life, but we're keeping a positive outlook. Big week, hopefully some big rewards. I'll catch you later on. Right, what is going on, people? Today is Thursday. We are back from the gym, of course. Today was back day. Absolutely incredible session. Got in there. Like I said before, I was going to change a few things with my deadlift execution, the way I'm approaching my deadlifts. So we went in today. I chose to control them eccentrics. You'll be seeing it on the screen here. 200 for 6. I reckon I could have got another couple, so a good 8. But I wanted to set my baseline nice and not shoot too early in terms of them grinder reps, as because I'm in prep, the likelihood of progressing is less, is lower, is smaller in frequency. So this is something I want to master, rather than just taking reps for the sake of taking reps, as like I said, body fat is coming down, less stability in the core, less glycogen stores for the training performance. The rest session was great. I have filmed another exercise, which was my upper back row on the prime seated row. Went incredible. You can see as my back stretches during the peak of my eccentric, where I do a bit of thoracic extension over the top of the chest pad to really get that stretch and really increase that active range of motion. You'll see that my veins are starting to come through, some striations in my lats. Getting very exciting at this point of prep. So that was that. I'll leave my pump shots on the screen for you here. Back is looking crazy. I think the deadlifts themselves have just done it for me, alongside obviously my lower back is starting to thin out now, so we're starting to see, like I mentioned before, the insertions of my lats, my lower lats, and also my erectors are starting to pop through. My erectors are not my thickest, not my best body part, but we're starting to see that improvement from the previous diet phase, and starting to see really what we're going to look like, getting a good grasp, a flat grasp, but a good grasp of how things are going to go in the coming weeks and months. Then I came home, had my post-workout meal, had a shower, and then I was off again. I just went out to see my nan. It's her birthday, so when I saw her for a bit, took my jellies with me, took a Pepsi Max with me, socialised for a bit. At this point in prep, I was starting to doze off a little bit. I was starting to get a bit tired, and my social battery was definitely running thin. But do those sort of things even when you're mentally and physically fatigued. Of course I want to do it, but there's two different people when you're dieting and off season. There's two different personalities there, and the amount of charisma and personality I can bring to conversation, and for the duration I can do that. But we're back now. I just had meal 4, which was chicken and cream of rice. I've got another half hour before my group call with my coach Brad and some of the team. Just go through a few things. It's like a midweek group check-in sort of thing, see how things are going, if anyone has any queries. He has some topics that he goes through in terms of all different things, a variety of training and lifestyle stuff, as not everyone is a bodybuilder like me, and there's some stuff that is good for the lifestyle people. And then I'll have my final meal and call it a day. Tomorrow is chest day. We're resetting some movements. I am praying to the gym gods that they have fixed the pec deck, because I want to use that instead of the cables. I'm looking forward to using that. Hope some idiot didn't break it again if it has been fixed. We'll make do with what we got. Also, I want to reset my decline movement, so it is shaping up to be a very good session tomorrow. Last one of the week before we get into the 9 weeks out. 9 weeks out, that is scary. We're into single digits now in terms of weeks, and the nerves are starting to creep in, but the excitement is also starting to build. Obviously last week's vlog I talked about the swings and roundabouts of mental health and prep. I've really taken a really positive outlook this week. Maybe it's just because I'm hoping that I get another higher day this weekend, or maybe it's just because I'm excited to really show what I've built over this off season, really show myself off, my physique, really stamp my mark on my first bodybuilding show, hopefully. And I'm doing all I can to bring the best that I can, and that's all we can hope for. So that is that. I'm gonna get myself ready for this group call, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Right, so what is going on, everyone? I'm just walking back from the fish and chip shop. Got the package, not for myself obviously, for my parents, but this is my Friday. Walking back, gonna watch some Black Mirror, finish my meals. I've got one more meal to go. Chest day was phenomenal today. I really went in there with a purpose to be better, a purpose to do everything properly, a purpose to not get in my head about prep, but to go in there and just be intense, train with purpose, like I said before, and just really have a good session. Pec deck, match numbers. Then we went on to the prime press, which I'm still progressing. Like I mentioned, I think it was yesterday, I'm progressing my initial movements. Then obviously due to the lack of food and lack of fuel, the later exercises are the ones that my muscle endurance starts to fail. The latter exercises are the ones that fail. I took a low progression in the prime press, like I said, went up 10 pounds, got the same amount of reps. I'm pretty sure 7 reps again. I went up to nearly 150 kilos, absolutely buzzing with that. Then we went on to the incline press, which also progressed in terms of load. I dropped off 3 reps. I think maybe a week or so to get their numbers back up and we'll be good. The quality of execution, like I said, that is what I went in to do. Train intense, but with a purpose. Quality of execution was bang on. And that's maybe why I didn't get quite near to that number. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm resetting my later exercises. The Panata decline press got reset by 25 kilos, and oh my God, that felt insane. You will be seeing it on the screen. Unreal top set there. And then I finished off with the concentric, eccentric tempo on both ranges of contraction. Obviously I did traps. My posing will be on the screen, the best I've looked. Last night I noticed some new veins. Not only my ab veins, which come a couple of days ago, but I'm starting to get the chest veins starting to look freaky up top, and they were present in my posing, as you'll see from the pictures. But yeah, that is that. I'm just about to walk into the house, so that is going to end the video for this week. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tomorrow, well, Sunday, makes 9 weeks out, so we're down to single digits. I'm so excited. Share this video to a friend, leave a comment down below, something you'd like to see. Leave a comment down below if you think Brad should give me some fish and chips. And I will catch you all next week. I'm out.